All right, all right, all right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. All right, we are starting in the next 2 minutes. Thank you so much, Leader Campus. Thank you so much, Leader David. Thank you so much, Chigo. Right? Okay. All right. Today I didn't post any link anywhere because it is the same link always. So we expect people to always remember. That's usually the same link, right? Usually the same link every day. And so they need to get used to that. Okay, so in the next 2 minutes, we shall be starting our call, different insights throughout the new month, different approach of our business, and this different approach will also be able to take us to different results. All right. Okay. So welcome and happy to have you all. And today we shall be able to describe in details what RoyalQ is all about. We shall be able to talk about how you register for the exchanger. And starting tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, we shall be having 2 Zoom calls a day, one in the morning and one in the evening. And the evening Zoom call will happen after the presentation. Will be basically and purely helping people to go through their back offices. It will be basically and purely teaching people how to set the one shot. It will be basically and purely helping those that have issues with their back offices, all right? And that is effectively starting tomorrow. Someone told me, why not today? Today is a little bit more crazy because of the so many Zoom calls that are available onto today's Zoom, today as a day. And so every morning, starting today and in the evening, we shall be having 2 main topics to handle before we go into the sharing of the day. And so today, I'll be basically and purely going into details about RoyalQ. And I'll also talk about how to register for the exchanger. How you register your exchanger, what are the benefits if you share your exchanger link, all right? And those are going to be the 2 topics that we are going to be handling today, this morning. And so if you have a friend, a brother, a sister, within the next 90 days, we are going to make sure that we keep the business as simple as possible for everybody. We are going to make sure we keep the business as simple as possible to everybody, ladies and gentlemen. And during these next 90 days, we are going to focus so much on making sure that we give you the skills that you will need, ladies and gentlemen, to build yourself a team, all right? The skills that you will need to build yourself a team, okay? And that is going to take place in the next 90 days. We are going to focus so much in the morning scenarios to teach you, ladies and gentlemen, how you could be able to build yourself a team, all right? And before we get started into today's Zoom, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start every morning. We are going to start every morning with giving you the right mindset of an entrepreneur, right? Starting today, in the morning and in the evening. In the morning and in the evening. Then we handle 2 topics in the morning and the evening. But in the evening, we shall go a little bit more about your trades. We shall go a little bit more about helping you if you have challenges with your application. It will not start today. That will be able to kick off tomorrow, right? That will be able to kick off tomorrow. I want to congratulate all those that have been able to rank up within the last 90 days that we had. I want to congratulate Leader Annalyn and the team. They were able to rank up to V4. Congratulations. Leader Peter, V3, congratulations, and so many V2s that we have created. And so now, within the next 90 days, our focus as a team is going to be so much in giving you the skills you need, ladies and gentlemen, to build yourself a fantastic team. And today, ladies and gentlemen, before I get started, I want to talk about these important aspects of the business. And like I've said, every morning, starting today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be going a little bit more details on making sure, ladies and gentlemen, that you have the right mindset of the business, all right? And so, basically and purely, I used one of my posts today. All right. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the beginning of a new month, all right? Sorry for that. Today is the beginning of the new month. And you got to ask yourself certain questions. Have you set a goal? That's the question today. Have you set a goal of the month? And when I talk about goal, ladies and gentlemen, I talk about a goal being smart. When I talk about a goal, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about a goal that is smart. Julius, what do you mean by smart? A smart goal, ladies and gentlemen, is specific. Okay, Julius, what do you mean by a specific goal? When you make a vague goal, I usually tell all my friends that we are not here to sell RoyalQ. We are here to sell financial freedom because nobody needs a robot. Maybe before I continue, I want to see anyone who wants to go back home with their robot. Maybe the reason why you join is because you want to go back home with a robot. Give me a hands up. The reason why you join is because you want a robot. So we are not selling to you a robot. You don't join our team and our business because of a robot. I want to respect the presence of Leader OBM. You join the business, ladies and gentlemen, because of the power of financial freedom that is seated in the business. The power of financial freedom that is available for you. So you are not here, ladies and gentlemen, to own the robot. You are not here, ladies and gentlemen, to own the software. The reason why we want you to be part of us, the reason why you made a decision to be part of our team, ladies and gentlemen, is to make sure, because the business we have has the power to give you financial freedom. The reason why we are proud to work with you is because we are not sellers of the robot. Ladies and gentlemen, the robot is just a device. The robot is just a tool. The robot is just the path. The robot is just the vehicle to the financial freedom. The robot is just the vehicle to the financial freedom. But the reason why we were working with you, ladies and gentlemen, is purely and purely a specific goal. And the specific goal, ladies and gentlemen, is financial freedom. That's the specific goal. The goal is specific. And so some of you or some of us, the goal must be vague. It might be vague. But we want to make sure within the coming days, the coming 90 days, the coming 3 months, we are going to be working with you. The coming 3 months, we are going to be together for you to achieve the goal while you are here. The next 90 days are going to be very, very specific to make sure that your goals happen. And the goal, ladies and gentlemen, like I've said, it must be a smart goal. And our smart goal as a team to work with you, ladies and gentlemen, is to make sure our goal is specific. Our goal is financial freedom. all right? And we want to make sure that we work with you. We want to make sure that we run with you. We want to make sure, ladies and gentlemen, that your goal is made a reality. We want to make sure that your goal comes to pass. We want to make sure that financial freedom is one of the things you're going to achieve in the next 90 days with us. And so, before we get on board to run with you, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be very, very, very hard for you to get to the where you want to go if you don't have, you don't know your destination. For example, if I want to move from Uganda, I must know that I'm going to Dubai. I don't say, oh, let me go to the airport. And when I reach the airport, I'll think where I will go. It means my goal is vague. And if my goal is vague, ladies and gentlemen, I might reach the airport and all the planes fly off because I don't know where I'm going. If you understand what I'm speaking about, can you give me a thumbs up? If you're getting what I'm speaking about, can you give me a thumbs up? Give me a hands up, a thumbs up, all right? You understand what I'm speaking about, okay? We are on the same page what I'm speaking about. You understand what I'm speaking about, all right? Okay, beautiful, all right, thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen on the call, you must know where you are going. You must know where you are going. You cannot just wake up and say, this month I want to make money. The goal must be specific, all right? What do I mean when I say the goal is specific, ladies and gentlemen? Let me get back to the post. The goal, ladies and gentlemen, when I say it must be a goal must be smart. And the acronym of SMART, ladies and gentlemen, stands for specific. Which is your specific goal this month? Which is your specific goal? Don't say I want to drive a car. If you say you want to buy a car, which type of car is it? How much is the car? Where will you buy the car? What is the color of the car? I was speaking to one of my mentors and he told me, Julius, when you have a goal, I want you to go touch it. I want you to go feel it, and then you will own it. And so it has been one of the things I use to achieve my goals. I don't know your goal this month, all right? But I want you to make sure your goal is specific. One of the major goals that I want all of us to develop is to grow our trading accounts. Imagine if you have a trading capital of $10,000, maybe you are starting this month with 1,000, and your goal, ladies and gentlemen, is to make sure that you are hitting $10,000 this month. Make your goal specific. How much money do you want to make? How much? It must be specific. 2, your goal must be measurable. All right? Your goal must be measurable. Specific, maybe it's money. Specific, maybe it's land. Specific, maybe it's a house. Specific, maybe it's a car. Specific. And how much? How much? 2, your goal must be attainable. Julius, what do you mean by a goal must be attainable? You cannot set a goal and say, I want to make $1 million in April. Yes, your goal is specific. Yes, your goal is measurable, but your goal is not attainable. Your goal is not attainable, ladies and gentlemen. You must set a goal that is attainable. I'm not saying you set weak and small goals, but I'm saying it must be attainable. Ladies and gentlemen, your goal must be realistic. I want you to be realistic with yourself. Okay. The reason why so many people all over the world stay in their same situation time over time is because, yes, they are good in setting smart goals. Their goals are specific. Their goals are measurable. Their goals are attainable, but their goals are not realistic. Just what do you mean by realistic goal? Ladies and gentlemen, how much time are you willing to give your business to give you the amount of money you want? And that's why I end with this saying, ladies and gentlemen, your goal must be time bound. Your goal must be time bound. Okay? If you say from the 1st To the 20th of February, I'll be a V2. Good. Right. The goal is specific. The goal is measurable. The goal is achievable. The goal is realistic, and the goal is time bound. And so, if you have been able to think about your goal, if you have been able to think about your goal, I've not gone into details to talk about short-term goals, mid-term goals, and long-term goals today, because I'm talking about 3 months, and 3 months are short-term goals. Okay. In my sharing, I'll talk about the long-term goal. And the long-term goal is the $1 million project that we are going to be starting, ladies and gentlemen, I think specifically today in the evening with our Zoom call, all right? With our Zoom call, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, after you have identified your goal, after you have been able to make your goal smart, after you've been able, ladies and gentlemen, to ensure it is specific, it's measurable, it's attainable, it's realistic, and it's time-bound. It could be your trading capital. It could be an asset you want to achieve, all right? I want you to make sure that you write your goal down. Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to make sure you write your goal down. Okay. I don't know, I could not be able to switch on my camera, but I would show you where I sit in my small office at home. You know, when I started business, my friend told me, open up an office at home. And that the office should be as simple as possible. Those that have been doing business with me, this idea started from day one. Let me see if I could get that picture. Let me see if I could get that picture. Okay, let me see if I could get that picture very, very fast. Just a minute. The phone is a little bit slow, but don't worry. Okay, just a little bit more. When I started the business, my friend told me to get an office, right? Let me see if I could get this picture of the office here. And the office that I started with was a simple office, all right? No, if I could get that picture. Okay, here things had changed, but okay, just give me 1 or 2 minutes. Let me get that picture when I show you. When I started the business, gentlemen, I knew I needed to have an office, all right? Just give me 1 or 2 minutes. I knew I needed to have an office. And so I opened up my office at home. And ladies and gentlemen, you couldn't imagine the type of office I started with. Because the fact is, the office was a poor style office, all right? Just a minute. Let me make sure I get the picture. All right, just a minute. Okay, I started my small office at home. And the office was simple because most of you would love to do the business, but you complicate everything. You complicate everything, all right? And the business that I started from home, I started with a simple office because I know if you want to go somewhere, ladies and gentlemen, you need to get organized, all right? You need to get organized. When people come today and they look at the office where I have now, they think that's how life started. But life started in an awkward situation. Life started when everything was vague. Life started when I just understood that for me to be able to go where I'm going, I must know where I'm going, but I need to start small. I need to start with my own home office. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how life started. All right, just a minute, I'm getting there. Hope I'm getting there, just a little, 1 or few minutes. Okay. Just give me 1 or 2 minutes. So I think it's here. So I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, as you set your goal, right? As you set your goal, make sure you write your goals down, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure, like I've said, make sure you write your goals down. And it's very, very important because if you don't write your goals down, ladies and gentlemen, everything will stay vague. Everything will stay vague, ladies and gentlemen. All right, I want to share with you this humble story of mine, okay? So that I can create the meaning when I talk about set a goal, all right? I never started this business like anybody else. I started this business from scratch. Because when I called one of my friends who's very, very successful in business, I told him, sir, I admire the way you do everything, but I want you to help me. I've started a new business, but I was here thinking, I had the application on my phone. I was broke. I had nothing to eat, ladies and gentlemen. Life was purely very, very hard for me. Okay. When someone finds me a few months driving myself, having my own car, but having land, he thinks it was a run too. But I was here. My eyes were red. I was hungry. Life was hard. Even this shirt I had, ladies and gentlemen, it had issues at its collar. It was torn. Okay, I was sleeping. If you could be able to notice very well, I'd slept on this pillow here for a very long time. Life was hard. Life was hard, ladies and gentlemen. So I was lying on the floor. I was confused about my current situation. I was puzzled, yet I had the app on my phone. So my friend told me, Julius, but I had a small laptop, told me, Julius, get organized, write goals. Make sure your goals are written down. Make sure your goals are there. Make sure your goals are smart. Make sure your goals are specific. Make sure your goals are measurable. Make sure your goals are attainable. Make sure your goals are realistic. And make sure your goals are time bound. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I went ahead without consulting anyone. I went ahead without a table in the house, without a seat in the house, ladies and gentlemen. I got my bin. Look at the wrinkles of the bin, ladies and gentlemen. Here. Just look here. I teared a box, ladies and gentlemen, put it on top of the bin. I opened the laptop and I started doing the business. And this was my office. And this was my office from scratch. From scratch. From scratch. From the carpet to a dustbin of clothes, and on top there was a laptop, and that was my first laptop. And then I started the business. I was smiling all the time. Life was hard, but my face was smiling all the time. I never made a mistake. Whenever I got to my business, I knew where I was going. I had written my goals, and the facts don't mind. The factors don't mind. The facts that I was broke, the fact, ladies and gentlemen, that life was hard, the fact that things were not working my way, the fact that I was hungry, they were all good excuses. But ladies and gentlemen, I knew where I was going. I had written my goals and I was ready to make it happen. Look, ladies and gentlemen, after some few months of the business, I achieved my first goal. And my first goal was able to eat. My first goal was able to have now a table where I can put my laptop and speak to more people. So as I'm speaking to you, ladies and gentlemen, now, I don't take you to my current situation, but I will take you there. I'll take you there. What I'm trying to talk about right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying, please write your goals down. Write your goals down. It doesn't matter your current situation. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter what challenges you're going in through right now. But make sure you have your written goals down. 3, are you giving this business the best shot? Ladies and gentlemen, this really causes me to be a little bit more emotional. But I have a question for you today. I have a question for you today. Are you giving this business your best shot? Are you really, if you look at yourself, for the last 3 months you have been present. For the last 3 months you have been present. Or for the last 2 weeks you have been present. Or for the last 1 month you have been present. Or for the last 1 week you have been present. Are you giving this business the best shot? If you look at yourself, if you judge yourself, you say, wow, I've done my best today. I've done whatever it takes today. I've been able to push myself out of my limits. All you say, when I look at myself, really, I don't deserve success. There's some of us on this call that when you look at yourself, you say, it's true. I deserve the little money I made this month. I deserve the money I made. I really deserve today. If you look at yourself, ladies and gentlemen, if you look at yourself right now, do you really deserve? Do you really deserve the results that you are looking for? The question is into you. Are you giving your best? Are you giving your best? I remember when I wanted, ladies and gentlemen, to become, I think, a V5, I worked until I felt like I need to rank up. When I speak like that, I think Leader Perfect understands me very well, according to how he's working today. You work until you feel you deserve. I think Leader Annalyn understands me very well. You work until you think, oh Lord, I think now I deserve to rank up. The question for you, even if it is trading, So the question I have for you, are you making more excuses than the effort? Are you really making more excuses than the effort you are able to put in? Are you making more excuses than the effort you are willing to put in? 5, do you know your why? Why you joined? And is it strong enough to push you further? Because so many people, I see them commenting on groups, all right? Because most of us, maybe we don't comment. Okay. Let me get into one of my accounts that is into floating loss, all right? Just a minute. I see so many people come and comment as if others are not in floating loss, all right? And they think they are the only ones in floating loss, right? And they become so angry about the floating loss. But the reason why you are trading, ladies and gentlemen, is it strong enough that even when you are into floating loss, you have the hope of the future? You have the hope of the future, ladies and gentlemen, that once the market bounces back, I'll be able to sit in huge profit. Are you able to control your emotions of trading? Are you able to control your emotions of trading, ladies and gentlemen? Are you able to trust the process? Are you able to trust the process? Someone called me yesterday very tough that, Julius, I traded ant, but my ant is not doing well. Okay, well and good. I also traded ant, and as it has been in some good floating loss, now it's back. Ladies and gentlemen, could you decide to trust the process? Could you decide to trust the process? Could you be having that believability that even when things may not be moving right, I want to go back to the story. Do you know why you joined? Okay, do you know why you joined? Whenever I think about having a $1 million trading capital, I decide to keep going. I decide to keep going. A $1 million trading capital, I decide to keep going because I know how I could go. 6, are you consistent in this business? Oh my God. Are you consistent in this business? Ladies and gentlemen, it's not about how much you work. It's about how much you are able to consistently keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over. I've seen so many people that started this business excited. I've seen so many people that say, oh, Julius, the business seems to be working for you alone. But the fact is, ladies and gentlemen, the question I have for you, in the next 90 days, that we are going to be working with you in the morning and the evening Zoom call, are you going to decide to be consistent in the business? Are you going to decide, ladies and gentlemen, to be available for your business every single day? Why? How many minutes a day are you spending in your business? Are you treating RoyalQ like a business, or you are treating RoyalQ like a luxury? If you treat it like a luxury, it will pay you like a luxury. If you treat it like a business, it will pay you like a business. That's why I don't get this mindset of different people. So many people all over the world join online businesses and they think online businesses are not serious businesses. So many of us have joined online businesses, and you take online businesses like joking businesses. And because you take them like joking businesses, they have perfectly paid you like joking businesses. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give you confidence that online businesses have the power to even pay someone amazing income. I'm going to be sharing different accounts here. Amazing income. Amazing income. Amazing. It is 10 a.m., ladies and gentlemen. It is 10 a.m. in the morning, all right? I'm logging into one of my other accounts. It is 10 a.m. in the morning. It doesn't matter. It is 10 a.m. in the morning here in Uganda. I don't know your time zone where you are. I'm going to be talking about RoyalQ, the first topic. And I'm getting there after the mindset. All right? Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Just a little bit. Just a minute. I'm sharing my screen. It is 10 a.m. in the morning in Uganda. All right? Just a minute. Just a minute. Don't know what's wrong with my network, but I hope I'm getting there. Beautiful. Amazing. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. If you decide to treat this like a business, I want to give you assurance, pay you like a business. Okay, I will talk about the network, then talk about the trading. All right, let us look at this. I want us to draw a picture. And my next topic, I'm going to be talking. Look, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter, but it is 10 a.m. in the morning in Uganda. Already $207, $207 made. The question is, I want you to raise up your hand and tell me, it doesn't matter, it may be little to you or much to you. It doesn't matter, but the question is, who of you wouldn't love? I want you to raise up your hand that by the morning you wake up, you get annoyed when you find in your account $207. Raise up your hand. Okay, you get annoyed and you hate yourself. But who of you is on the call and says, when I wake up with $207 in a night, I'm happy. I'm happy. I wake up in the morning and I have $207. I'm happy. $207. You are happy when you receive $207 in the morning. In the morning, you didn't do anything, nothing you did at night, but you wake up and find $200. $200. And ladies and gentlemen, the fact is, these things are not going to happen. These things are not going to happen to you by mistake. These things are not going to happen to you by mistake. You need to decide to be consistent with the business no matter how much you are making. Now, the question is, how many minutes are you willing to spend in your business? Either you are deciding only to trade, either you are deciding only to network, either you are doing both. Either you are networking and trading, either you are trading only. You need to decide how many minutes you are willing to spend in your business. Ladies and gentlemen on the call, the fact is, we all have 24 hours in a day, but the challenge is the failure to manage our time right. The failure to have specific goals, the failure to have smart goals, the failure, ladies and gentlemen, to manage our time right. Did you know that if you only spend 2 hours a day, those doing this business part-time, 2 hours a day in RoyalQ, only 2 hours a day in RoyalQ, your life can never be the same. So the next question, are you happy where you are, or do you want more financial freedom? Are you happy, ladies and gentlemen, where you are? That's my question. Are you happy where you are? Or you want financial freedom? And so, if you want financial freedom, allow me handle the first topic in our next 90 days. And this topic, ladies and gentlemen, what is RoyalQ all about? What is RoyalQ all about? If you need financial freedom, I want to explain a little bit in more details what is RoyalQ. I want to explain, ladies and gentlemen, in more details what is RoyalQ. Because the reason why some of you are not achieving your goals, the reason why most of you are not taking this business seriously is because, ladies and gentlemen, you don't understand what is RoyalQ. You joined an application, you joined a business, you are part of something that you don't understand. And because of that, ladies and gentlemen, you are making less than you deserve. Because of that, ladies and gentlemen, you are making little than you deserve. Because of that, ladies and gentlemen, you are comfortable with the little money you are taking per day. Yet, you have the power and the ability, you have the potential to take millions and thousands of dollars every single day. But the question is, you don't understand what is RoyalQ. Right. I want to first go into explaining what is RoyalQ. Right. I'll not go far because so many people think there is a gimmick. I'll just go to the Google Play Store because that's where the best definition is. That's where the best definition is of RoyalQ. And I will tap on the app. And when I scroll down, there is about this app. All right, there we go. What is RoyalQ? Because the fact that so many people are even having the guts to live an opportunity that has the power of keeping their money in their own exchanger, that has the power to give them ability and potential, ladies and gentlemen, to have their money in their own exchanger and go in for returns on investment. The power and the ability for people to have the fear to share their results on a daily basis on the different groups you are on is because you understand what you are on. And this is keeping you in the same situation over and over time. There's someone on this call that has made $1. Let me see. Let me see if you're on this call and you have made $1 in RoyalQ since you joined. You made $1 in RoyalQ since you joined? $1. $1. Can I see some thumbs up if you're following? And you have made $1 in RoyalQ. You have made $1. You can use a thumbs up. You can use any sign. You have made at least $1. You can use a heart. You have made $1 in this business. Just $1. $1. You have made at least $1 in this business. Just $1. $1. Just $1. I don't need much. I don't need much. There's no much. You don't need to have made much in this business. You don't need to have made $1 million. No. I'm talking about $1. The day I took RoyalQ serious, ladies and gentlemen, is the day I traded. My first day to trade. And I made, I think, was 0.01 something. I'm going to open and I show you. That is the day I realized that what I joined is amazing. But before I share that, let me first describe what is RoyalQ. Right, let me first describe what is RoyalQ. Okay. All right, let me get back here. Okay. RoyalQ is a one-stop, oh my God, it's a one-stop, intelligent, quantitative strategy trading platform. So many people have doubted these words, but for the last 9 months, I want to give you confidence about these words, ladies and gentlemen. RoyalQ is a one-stop, intelligent, quantitative trading strategy platform. Ladies and gentlemen, it is true that this app is intelligent, but the word quantitative means, ladies and gentlemen, it is given mathematical. It is given mathematical instructions, and once these instructions are given, it will calculate when to sell, it will calculate when to buy, to give you the profits that you need. And this intelligent mathematical set system, it cannot be set by you, not by anybody, by you. Is a system that focuses on artificial intelligence quantitative trading. There are so many people, ladies and gentlemen, that started this business using RoyalQ, and now they are trading on Binance. And that's why their results are just of excitement. Someone started this business using the app. As he was using the app, yes, it is true, he was told how he can trade on Binance, and now he thinks he's very, very smart, and that's why their results are not consistent. Why are they losing the focus? Why are they going astray? Because their goals are not smart. Their goals are not specific. Their goals are not measurable. Their goals are not realistic. Why? I want to go back to the goal and the vision of the team. I want to go back to the goal and the vision of the team, and I'll open this on the YouTube channel, all right? I'll open this on the YouTube channel, ladies and gentlemen. Why are some people that join the business going astray? Because there is something they don't understand. And because of this, they can never have it the whole of their lives. All right? Let me just get back here, all right? Let me just get back here. Okay, right. The mission is simple. The mission is to provide cryptocurrency knowledge to enable people and regular, repeated, and recurring income. That's very, very important. Because, other gentlemen, if you understand what we mean by regular, if you understand what we mean by repeated, if you understand what we mean by recurring income, then you cannot trade on Binance if you have the RoyalQ application. Then you cannot say, Julius, I'm very well trading on my hobby account. Then in your mind, your goals are not smart. You don't know where you are going, and you are getting distracted along the way to the path of your success. No wonder so many people for many years stay in their same situation, yet they met good opportunities. Because why? Along their way to their journey of success. One of my pastor friend, when we met yesterday online, this pastor friend is from America, told me, Julius, I don't know what happens with people when they're on their path to fulfill their destiny. That's where Satan works most. The Satan of greed has entered so many of the leaders on this group and so many in the other teams that they have lost their path to success. They have lost the meaning. They have lost the intensity that is focusing on artificial intelligence, gentlemen, that is intelligent than them. And so they miss out on regular. They miss out on repeated. They miss out on recurring income, and they focus on the exchanges. And in the long run, if we look at the results they have and the results other people have, there is a big gap. Why? Because along the way, they thought they are getting more wiser. Along the way, they thought they are getting more smarter. But ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter how smart you are. What matters is a system. The word system is an acronym. The word system is an acronym. And anybody who thinks he can be smarter than a system, I'm sorry for you. You're going to spend so much time into the same financial situation. Why? Because the word system stands for, it's an acronym. It's an acronym, ladies and gentlemen. Save yourself some time, energy, and money. You need to save yourself some time, energy, and money. You need to save yourself some time, energy, and money. And you can only do that by having a system. Oh my God. And the reason why so many people are into their current situation, because they don't have systems. They don't have systems. So RoyalQ has sat down intelligently, mathematically, drive a strategy trading platform for you. And this strategy platform is artificially intelligent. And the question is, has it been present for some time? Yes, of course. For the last 4 years. It's not a platform that was started yesterday. It is a platform that is providing a solution to the problems that people have been facing for years. That people have been facing for years, for the last 4 years. Now, one of the reasons that prevents me from doing mistakes that other people did, and you too, is by learning from other people's previous mistakes. And unless you learn that habit, you might stay in the same situation for a very long time. So the 4 years of digital currency trading, mathematically, listen to this, develop experience. Oh my God, this is very, very important. I'm using someone's experience for the last 4 years. It has successfully built a quantitative system for many successful platforms that I will not go into, to help people maximize their profits through mathematical transactions in the digital currency market. No wonder a business that was started on the 15th of March, 2022, it has had over 1 million downloads. It has had more than 1 million downloads. That was started, in the 19th of March, 2021. It has had millions of downloads. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when you go to the app, when you go to your app, if this is my RoyalQ application, you have choices. You have choices. And the choices you have are many. One, You can personally trade by yourself. You can personally trade by yourself. This I don't talk about today. You can pick a coin by yourself, give it mathematical instructions. You pick a coin by yourself, give it mathematical instructions on how much you want from that particular coin. You instruct the robot to buy, and when the market rises, the bot will sell. And the bot will be able to sell. You can choose the general and the professional coins and do it by yourself. One of my friends sent me a post today and told me, how are people trading these coins like Beck? It's because they have learned the art. They have learned the art to come on their own app without anybody. Look at the coins on how they are performing the change of percentage and say, wow, this coin is increasing at a high speed. It's going up. It's moving from down, going up. I could show several. It's moving maybe from negative, getting to positive. But just noticing, and they are purely trading. They are purely trading by themselves without anybody. I have a testimony from one of the groups. Let me share. Let me share one of the groups here, one of the groups, just a minute. One of the groups, and nobody. Okay, let me see if I could see this group. Okay, let me see. Okay, let me see if I could share. Look at this testimony, all right? I want to show you, it's a strong testimony. I loved it yesterday when I was chatting with them, okay? All right, look at this testimony. 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 And look at what he's saying on these words. I traded this account by myself. Let me start from here. My people, stop worrying yourself. Nobody know the crypto magic. They are all assuming RoyalQ have all the experts in their head office, looking at the market and adjusting the coins inside their apps. For you to have massive profits, you can make money, follow the RoyalQ. You don't need any analysis or a signal. You can do it by yourself, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what I'm talking about. Now, as we speak, ladies and gentlemen, someone has given a signal, trade acro. Trade acro. Because someone has looked at the coin, it's improving at a very high speed. And anybody can be able to do that. All, if you are too weak, you can use copy traders. You can use copy traders. You can use copy traders, ladies and gentlemen. Look, you can use copy traders. You can use copy traders. They are here for you. If you are not comfortable with that, you can use copy traders. And everything will happen without you. Just be willing to pay some strategy fee and fuel fee. That's all you need. Even right now, ladies and gentlemen, as I'm speaking to you, ladies and gentlemen, right now, as I'm speaking, let me block these messages, right? I'm speaking to you right now. Right now, as I'm speaking to you, let me just block these messages. As I'm speaking to you right now, ladies and gentlemen, a team of experts in trading have gone an extra mile to say, oh, Julius, we have people that are weak enough, they can't be able to look at the coins by themselves, and they don't want to use the copy traders. We can be able to provide a structure, and this structure allows them to only make 1% every day. Can you imagine? 1% every day. I want to show you how big is 1%. How big is 1%? Let me get to my calculator. How big is 1%? Look at one of the 7 wonders of the world. And that is, as a gentleman, the compounding interest. And I look at daily compounding. If you have a principal, which is a capital, let me say of $1,000, that's 100. Oh, sorry, 1,000. And I only get an interest rate of 1%, which is $10 every day. My goal is to make $10 every day. And I want to do this, let me say, for 1 year. If you just have the RoyalQ application for only 1 year, you are consistent, you have a goal, your goal is specific, is measurable, it's attainable, you think long term, you only want 1% for 12 months that you have your RoyalQ. Let's calculate. How much will you make? 1% is $10. $1, as a gentleman, is $10. That will be your interest. $36,736. But what if you think more than 24? And you go in, as a gentleman, for 24 months with 1,000 and you are taking 1%. Your $1,000 will be worth $1.4 million. You are compounding. The compounding interest table is here for you. And you are not withdrawing. You are making $10 today, using now $1,010 the next day to trade. And you are just earning 1% every day. Is 1% impossible in RoyalQ every day? Yes, of course, without emotions. Let me open one of my trading accounts that is less than even $1,000. Just a minute. And so you just need to trade 1 or 2 signals a day. All right, let me stop sharing. You just need to trade 1 or 2 signals a day, ladies and gentlemen. And within 1 or 2 signals a day, you can be able to collect yourself. How much? $1.4 million. Just a minute. Let me log into my account. This account doesn't trade with 1,000. It doesn't trade with 1,000. It doesn't trade with 1,000. Let me get into my sharing of the screen. We have powerfully and purely set up a system for you, ladies and gentlemen, that gives you the power to maximize. You don't need to be an expert, all right? You don't need to be an expert. We have copy traders. You can use a sync strategy. At the same time, ladies and gentlemen, we have people that are giving you signals, and you just need to make how much? 1% of your capital. Okay, let me open my trading profits. My goal, my 1% is very little because I usually stop on a capital of 500, and a capital of 500 should give me $5 a day. It should give me $5 a day. And if I make $5 like here, if I make $5 like here, me, I'm done. But if we compare this business, yesterday it paid me $28. And I think from where I've taken money from my account, I'm now trading with, I think, $306 now. $306. Yesterday it gave me 28. That day it gave me 5. That day 7. That day 114. That day 47. That day 10. That day 10. 1.8. 0.4. Some days it will be like this. But if I'm making that day 23. Here, from 207, 27 and below, it was $500. But from here going up, here, going up, here, I'm using $306. And some people tell me, Julius, me, I'm not compounding. Me, I'm withdrawing my money because I'm working on my goals. It's up to you. But if you decide to compound, In 2 years, you'll be a multi-millionaire. Someone is saying, and someone inboxed me on my phone and saying it is too many years. But the question is, some of us here have existed for 2 years. You even don't have $1 million in your account. And you are saying 2 years are many. Me, I've existed. I've been working. I started working 2015 into the medical field. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I've never made $50,000. RoyalQ has paid me that money in the last 9 months. They paid me $70,000 in 9 months. I've worked in 2015, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm looking for money. 6 years. Just 6 years. Almost 7 years. I've not made $70,000 in all my 7 years of working. I don't know about you. You could have made that maybe in months. But for the last 7 years, I didn't make that money. RoyalQ is a platform that you can decide to maximize. In 2 years, just picking 1%. 1%. I speak right now. I hope the signals are available in the groups. The signals are available in the groups. The signals are available in the groups. Thank you so much, my brother Harry. The signals are available in the groups, ladies and gentlemen. And your duty and your responsibility is just to know how to put in the signals. That's all you need to know. And you make your money. And you make your money, ladies and gentlemen. And you make your money, ladies and gentlemen. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do, ladies and gentlemen. As simple as that. Okay, I've shared on the Telegram group. And so, the ball is up to you. From mindset to what is RoyalQ, which I'm done now, I want to go to the second part of our topic today. And the second part is how to register for your exchanger. In this topic of registering for the exchanger, I want you to understand the magic of sharing your link with anybody to register their exchanger, all right? I want to share the magic, the opportunity, the big chance that all of us have all over the world to bring so many people into the crypto market space. I want to share the potential that has been provided to us, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to thank Binance for running this ad that I'm going to talk about today. How do you refer a friend? How do you invite a friend to own a Binance account and even enjoy a bonus? We are into one of the best opportunities all over the world. We are situated in one of the best opportunities. I'm going to talk about Binance. I'm going to talk about Hobby. I'm going to talk about Coinbase. If you can decide to invite a friend, I'm going to talk about RoyalQ after here. If you can decide to invite a friend, ladies and gentlemen, by just going into your RoyalQ and pick invite a friend link like this, and I come to one of my prospects. Peter is interested maybe in cryptocurrency. Peter has not had the opportunity to join cryptocurrency. And Julius, I know about crypto. So I come to him here and I share him this link and I tell him, register. And get the Binance account. Can you imagine what's going to happen to me? Once my friend has received the link, once he signs up, automatically he will be able to deposit more than $50. Why? Because he needs to activate his RoyalQ account and have some trading capital. He will receive 100 USDT. I'll also receive 100 USDT. As we speak right now, he will receive 100 USDT, and I'll also receive 100 USDT. If you understand what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up. If you understand what I'm talking about, give me a thumbs up. The question that I have for you today, how many of your friends would love to get into crypto? How many of your friends would love to understand what crypto is all about? How many of your friends, how many of your family friends? I know so many of us will quit now. They'll get out of this. But when, ladies and gentlemen, now that is short term. What I'm talking about right now is short term. I want to show you long term. Immediately they activate, put $50 on their account, you make $100, he also makes $100. Free money flopping in the air. Free money flopping in the air. But what will happen in the long term? Let me go to the long term. As Peter will be trading, oh my God. Let me get into this. Let me get into my Binance, one of my Binance account. I think this, let me use this that I usually use. As Peter will be trading, let me just get this. As Peter, let me tell you, I'm not the one who trades these coins. I'm not trading these coins. I'm not trading these coins, these ones here. But as these people trade, when RoyalQ charges them, when Binance charges them, remember, whenever you use Binance to trade, it charges what we call take a fee and mark a fee. If you don't know about that, allow me inform you that whenever I use Binance to trade, Binance charges take a fee and mark a fee. And one of the ways to reduce your take a fee and mark a fee, ladies and gentlemen, is to tap on home, tap on the avatar here on top, tap on the avatar here on top, come here on VIP, come here on VIP 0, use BNB to get a discount and reduce on that by switching on the reduction from 0.1 to 0.075. You are reducing your take a fee and mark a fee. And whenever Binance takes take a fee and mark a fee, ladies and gentlemen, everyone they make profit. Yesterday, I think I collected over $25. Everyone they make profit, Binance charges them and it pays you a portion long term. Whenever they will use their Binance, you'll get paid. Money is free, ladies and gentlemen, right now. Who of you gets annoyed? You can raise up your hand if you get annoyed. When you go and check your Binance, when it has free money, $20, free money, $20, because someone is using it to trade. Please, if you get annoyed, money is free. Money is free. In the generations we are in right now, when the transformation of wealth is free, why have you decided not to be financially free? Why have you decided not to get out of your comfort zone to help your brother, your sister? Some of you will not be here if someone did not introduce crypto to you. Someone has introduced crypto to you, but you have decided to keep quiet, not to tell someone about crypto. Some of you are happy, your lifestyle has changed, you're enjoying good money, but you have kept quiet about telling others about cryptocurrency. It doesn't matter whether they say yes or no. What matters is you deliver the information. Okay, let me go to hobby. I don't know whether my hobby wallet can open up here, but I'll show you. Also, hobby works. Okay, I'll come back to this. Also, hobby works. Let me check. Oh, I need to log in here. Also, hobby works, all right? Hobby works. I've been here on hobby and I've collected so much. Why? Because when someone tells me, oh, in my country, don't use Binance, okay, use hobby. And I'm getting paid. Ladies and gentlemen, they're given even a welcome bonus, $150 for the newbies, free money. Money is free right now. What will you tell your children? What will you tell your grandchildren? That in the transformation of wealth, you were sleeping. Now I want to go to RoyalQ. Lastly, I want to go to RoyalQ lastly. Let me go to my RoyalQ account. RoyalQ provides the best bonus. As other people be using this application to trade, ladies and gentlemen, you will get paid. And from the bottom of my heart, let me log out of this account. When I reach here, I sometimes get emotional. From the bottom of my heart, if I talk about the promo of RoyalQ, I want to share with you. When other people trade, sorry for that. I'm about to come to the end. When other people trade, let me share my link. I've logged into one of my other accounts. All right, just a minute. I share my link. I share my screen. Okay. Just a minute. I don't know why I'm logging into another account. I'm going to open only one sector, and I'm going to keep it at team trading profits. All right. I've not done anything to be paid $33, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing I've done. No. There's nothing I've done that I was paid $143 for yesterday. But there's someone who traded and made profit, and I got paid. There's nothing I've done to make $88 the other day. $80, $164. I've done nothing to get paid this money. I've done nothing to get paid this money. And so RoyalQ is giving you a chance, ladies and gentlemen. RoyalQ is giving you a chance, all right? RoyalQ is giving you a chance. RoyalQ is giving you a chance, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, sometimes I just get emotional. That when you come here and tap on the invite link, ladies and gentlemen, here, and speak to Peter about it, to explain to him having a robot work for them. Whenever Peter will make money, you'll get paid forever. But most perfectly right now as I speak, RoyalQ is giving too much free money. Too much. RoyalQ has set aside, ladies and gentlemen, over 1 million. 1 million USDT to be given away. 1 million. And for you to earn on this gift, it's simple. Share your invitation link with someone. You receive between $5 to $30 you yourself. And also the person you have brought will receive 5 to 30 USDT, and they will never pay fuel. They'll have enough fuel. Imagine someone gets stuck in your business and it just connects you to 4 of their friends. Each one pays 120. And 4, this person will receive $30. They'll get back their 120. At the same time, they have the power to receive a fuel fee of $120 back. So they have a total of 240. The 120 as fuel fee, when they'll be trading, they'll be charged that fuel there because it cannot be withdrawn. Then they've also got back the 120. They put this in their Binance, trade one shot, and make profit. I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for taking charge to listen to our morning session today. And want to welcome you to the future. Want to welcome you to the new beginning of the new glory of RoyalQ. Want to welcome you to a new destiny, ladies and gentlemen, that has the power and the ability to lift you to high financial destination. And if you have a goal and a dream, For the next 2 years working with us, ladies and gentlemen, your life can never be the same. You can decide to compound your money, make over 1.4 million in the next 24 months. You can still join the same link starting tomorrow after our Zoom presentation, and we shall be able to help you understand how to perfectly and purely do this for the next 731 days to come, starting tomorrow. And your life shall never be the same. We want you to take charge of your business, of your future, of your destiny, and your earnings. And together, we shall make sure we reach the pinnacle of our destination. We want to thank you for taking charge to be here. Gather your questions, go and sit down, ask your questions very well, set goals, and after setting goals, let us meet in the rest tomorrow together, and let us ride with this business together as one. I want to thank you for taking charge to be here. I want to wish you better trading, and I want to wish you to take over this opportunity provided both by Binance, both by Hobby, both by Coinbase and RoyalQ to maximize profit as the world is getting into the crypto market space. Thank you so much, everybody, and thank you for taking charge to join. Today, I'll keep it at this, and I want to wish you a perfect weekend. God bless you, and bye, everybody.